Again, everyone, your host, Cy Smith, coming to you. Wanted to just talk about, today is Monday, first of all, so every Monday is safety day. But I wanted to concentrate on what I just posted on Facebook. For those of you guys who might not be on Facebook, I posted IED for blacks are hurting in the black community. IED, in the military sense, stands for improvised explosive devices. Now, for the 20 cities that we work in, that we have some influence in, that we're not seeing the money flow, what is the reason for that? Is it the $1 a month? Is that really causing people not to support it? So we want to talk about that. IED for the inner city black community is ignorance, it is egos, and it is doubt. And doubt being the worst of those two. Ignorance, I get that. You don't know, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? But the fact that we know we have people that do know the value of block by block organizing, the value of getting people organized around their career passions, and they yet won't do $1 a quarter a week. It says something about us as a whole, that we can't put aside our differences and support something that we see has a scale that can impact us all over this nation. That's personal. We have to look in the mirror on why we're not supporting something so small like that. Then the last one being doubt. Doubt is the minimum one. I want to believe that because I'm an optimist, that it's a lot of people out there who doubt that we can turn this around. Therefore, they don't even want to see it happen. But there are people out there who don't want to see it happen because it takes away from what they perceive as being a benefit for them. So, for instance, if you work at a non-black owned beauty supply store, do you want to see that black beauty supply store, that non-black beauty supply store go out of business? Probably not, because short-sightedness says I want to keep my job. I might get a black person in there as a boss that might hold me more accountable. I get away with certain things with this non-black owner. So just know that the doubt is there, and it's intentional because people have short-sighted gain, not thinking about the long-term impact of what needs to happen in the black community. To all my non-black people that I love, God created you just like he did everyone else. The key, I believe, is to continue to be positive, to recognize that black power does not diminish the power of other people. As a matter of fact, Chinatown, Greektown, and Little Italy welcomes other people to spend money in their community, and it's not a threat to their internalization. So we have to be comfortable with blacks being okay with creating Blacktown, with blacks being okay to talk about black pride, black power. It doesn't diminish you. You are a God-created creature like everyone else, and hopefully you're secure enough not to be threatened by the power of one ethnic group over the other. All right, and black people are some of the most loving people out there. That's why, the history says we've been dealt the worst, but yet and still we still love and forgive. So that says something about why you should support black power and black empowerment. All right, let me get back to IED. So it's disheartening to me every day up and down my Facebook timeline to see more and more people being shot, killed, stabbed, raped, changing lives forever, and to look at the fact that we raised or that we have $6,000 in donations for the whole year 2016. That's very disheartening because some people are spending $6,000 on prom and graduations. We have the money. We are rich in our community with resources. That's why other ethnic groups risk their lives to do business in our communities. So the minute we recognize that the power of our community is what we do collectively, then we'll start to seize that. So when you talk about National Block Club University's infrastructure, the way we're set up is set up for scale. We have 20 zip codes organized to 20 cities, organized to 20 countries in Africa. That's scale. That's scale. That means we can do something across three different geographies: local, national, and international. What's wrong with that? Is that not worth a quarter a week? That by itself, without me getting into nothing else. So anyway, we have to look in the mirror on that and say, why are we not supporting that? Now, the other piece to it, and like I say, ignorance is one thing, but when you hear something good, support it. It's not going to kill you. You know, a pack of cigarettes in Chicago is worth $12. So it really gets moved away from ignorance to either your ego or doubt. You know, it moves away from the I, now it's E or D. And what I would say to you is this. God works through people. And you don't know the sacrifices that God has allowed to be made for this to be where it is right now, and to not support it, but you're pushing your organization, your interests, and you're not supporting what God created on the other end, could be a limitation on how far you go. What I'm saying to you is, and our whole focus is helping other people do what their passions are. If you're being self-centered and you only worry about your organization, your mission, then you may be limiting your own blessings from coming because you're being short-sighted. If you work with this network, this infrastructure, it will allow you to grow what you're doing. And that's the way I see God. He's constantly trying to help us when we fight against it. Yet and still we pray to him and go to church every Sunday, worshiping, trying to say what we need. And he's giving you what you need and you're ignoring it. So anyway, let me get to the ego part. There are people older than myself, I'm 42, who tried similar things and it didn't work. And so therefore they may not want to see it work for someone else. Guess what? I stand on your shoulders. We stand on your shoulders. We couldn't do it without you laying a foundation. So that's where you trust what you've done and just want to see others succeed. The last one, doubt. If you're doubting, you have to look in the mirror and say, where's this doubt coming from? Is this doubt coming from a place of ignorance, or is it coming from a place of hate? Because there's one thing about doubt. You can give a person the benefit of doubt, meaning you're going to take the chance. And you have to ask yourself, if you're doubting that this can work, where's that coming from? Why do I feel like that? Is it because I tried and it didn't work? So you have to look in the mirror on that. And I pray for you, because that's negative energy when you put that doubt. Having legitimate questions is fine, but when you doubt, you have to really assess where that's coming from. Please donate this $1 a month, $12 a year. Get your family, 10 people to do their $12. That's $120. That speeds up this whole process of turning lives around block by block. Peace.